Hey y'all, happy Tuesday, happy Taco Tuesday, and happy Cinco de Mayo. I've got to hurry up and get all of my orders packed and all of my pictures taken for the day because I've got some really exciting Mexican themed dinner plans tonight and we want to beat the crowd. So let's go ahead and start looking at what we sold and pulling all of our orders. I'm in a really good mood today. So I'm not going to let recent comments on my videos get me down, but have you guys noticed all the reseller hate that's happening on videos these days? You'd think I took all these items that I'm selling straight out of their kitchen cabinet and listed them without even telling them. That's how possessive people are over the things we're selling that they'd probably never even find to begin with. Like this Tupperware citrus peeler that we found on a highway sale on the third day and nobody had bought it yet. So we paid a nickel for it because we got a bunch in bulk and it sold for $4.21. I think it's absolutely crazy how people just cannot stand resellers. Like we're not providing a service. Like the person who we sell the item to isn't incredibly grateful to find that item. Like I found this shaving soap at a yard sale. I only paid $0.25 for it. And it's going to somebody who obviously wants it, and they're probably getting it for a much better price than full retail, or maybe they don't make it anymore. They paid $8.95 for it. I made my money, the person at the yard sale got what they were asking, and somebody's getting an item they want. So I don't understand the hate. Plus, we bring a lot of knowledge to the items that are just randomly found out in the wild, like these Pleasant Company American Girl shoes. I imagine most people never would have known those are for American Girl dolls, so they might have just gotten thrown away. I paid $0.25 for them. They sold for $13.45 to somebody who I'm sure is an American Girl doll collector and happy to have them. Not to mention the families of the estate sale companies I shop at. They might not be getting top dollar from me for items like this coin counter, but there's a very good chance if somebody like me didn't come along and buy that, it might end up in the trash. And who's that helping? I paid $0.25 for it at an estate sale. It sold for $12.95. It's also a little piece of history that I'm saving, instead of somebody just going out and buying a new product that is essentially disposable every year. Next, we have this Nintendo 3DS case that I picked up at a yard sale, and I paid $1 for it. And of course, because I saw the case, I asked if they had the game system, and they said no, they took it to GameStop. I wonder if the people who comment on my videos are also commenting on all of GameStop stuff because they're a reseller too. I paid $1 for this case. It sold for $12.71 to somebody who needs it and is going to use it. One of my favorite things to find out when we're treasure hunting is playing cards, especially if you can find vintage 1950s, 60s, 70s decks and they're complete. Like this set of Hamilton plastic cards that have these really cute little birds on them. There's an orange deck and a blue deck with the same design. And I paid $1 for these at an estate sale, kind of liquidation warehouse sale. And they sold for $12.95. Now here's a perfect example of an item that, as a reseller, I'm happy to find a new home for. This kitty cat came from a friend of mine whose mother-in-law collected cats. And when she passed away, she had hundreds left in their house. She doesn't want them. She was just going to throw them away, but gave them to me knowing what I do, and now I'm able to sell them. I sold it for $11.95. Now we have more playing cards going out, and they are not going to the same buyer, so obviously there's more than one person out there who's happy that I'm picking up these cards. This set is made by Kaspari, and it is a double deck. They are safari cards. A really pretty rainforest jungle design with some animals on it. We've got the zebra and the cheetah. We'll leave this set open so you can see it. As a matter of fact, we'll go ahead and open the other sets so we can see those too because they're very pretty. So the safari set we picked up for $1 at the same estate sale as the other ones, and these sold for $11.95. Now I know for a fact this towel was actually almost on its way to a landfill when I picked it up at an estate sale. It was the last hour on the last day of the sale and they were already in a trash bag, but I kind of saw them peeking at me out of the corner of my eye in the garage. I asked, hey, what's going on with those towels? And they said, oh, we're just starting to pack up and get stuff cleaned up that's going to get thrown away. I paid them $0.25 for it because I bought a ton of them and they gave me a great deal on them. And this Fashion Manor hand towels sold for $17.95. I paid that quarter. Next up, we have a vintage pennant going out, and we got a bunch of these at an estate sale in South Carolina that was probably 20 miles off of the interstate. Hardly anybody shopping there. It was actually really kind of sad, so few people went out, but we were able to score a bunch of awesome stuff, including a stack of pennants, and we paid about 50 cents a piece for them. This one is from Chinatown in New York City. As you can see, it's very sun faded, but we paid 50 cents for it, and it's going to its new home back in New York for $12.71. And don't get me started on the amount of kitchen stuff that just clogs up thrift stores and yard sales. There's just so much stuff out there. So I figure we're actually helping not only the end buyer and helping ourselves, but kind of helping the environment by keeping the stuff out of the trash bin. This Pyrex Fa La 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 Llama Christmas dish, which I think is super cute, I found at a thrift store for 99 cents, and it sold for $11 on offer. And our last item going out really could be considered the bottom of the trash barrel. It's not, they're all amazingly awesome items, but we found these in the bottom of the bins and in the bottom of drawers at estate sales. Just a whole mix of little trinkets. You guys have seen me sell these recently. If it's tiny and it's cute, I'm gonna pick it up, I'm gonna throw it into a lot, and this lot, we paid maybe $2 for all of it together, sold for $34.95. So the grand total that I paid for all of these items was $7.54. And maybe that's the part that people have a problem with, because I sold it for $165.73 and made 21 times my money, but there's a lot of work that goes into it too. We'll see you guys tomorrow with another video of what sold.